We are now in the dungeons. So here we got to roll a die. Ah, a 3. So Link has to go 1, 2, 3. He's on the platform with the Lich King. Okay, roll another die. Another 3. We hit 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, he's been knocked off. It's game over. The Blue Knight has won. He has conquered Link. Anyway, I'm being ridiculous. That's not really much of a board game, is it? We're going to show, this is the 35th anniversary, not of that, but of Zelda 2. Let's see if we can get us good and tight in. Now, a little bit of history. Resume game. I got this game, I mean, Nintendo Power had shown off, in the first issue, showed off Super Mario Bros. 2, and then the second quest of Zelda 1. Can't do anything here. Oh. I'm just fucking around. Because here's the thing, in this game, I already, beat the 2 dungeons. And, I don't know what to do after that. Let's see what the old lady says. Stop and rest here. I can give you magic. Oh. How are you giving me this magic? Well, that's fine. Nobody loves this old woman anymore. She's too old, 80. Nobody touches her anymore. Let's see what she says. Please let me help you come inside. All right. Inside you or inside the house? I can restore your life. Well, thanks. I feel energized. I hope your husband, isn't coming back anytime soon. Now, this is where I'm at right now. So, in this town, I believe you're supposed to go across on a boat, whatever the fuck that is, but I can't seem to do that. So, here's the problem. So, I go up to this guy, says, only town folk may cross this river. So, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Anybody know? It's like I've only had so much experience with this. Let me see if I can get us a little focused. That's better. All right, let's go back this way. We're just going to fuck around. I don't know much about this game. So the game, I think it was issue 3 or issue 4. I know issue 2 of Nintendo Power had Simon's Quest. I think issue 3 had Track and Field. And then issue 4 featured Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And I have the original cart. But honestly, let's see what they say. Hello, young fellow. They don't say much. There's not much to do in this game. What does this guy say? Eyes of Ganon are everywhere. Beware. This is, what town is this again? This is the water town of Saria. Oh, you remember Saria? This is not Link's friend, but a friend of another Link. The hero of time. This is the hero of waste. Of wasting my time. Let's see. Should we just go around the grass area and just see if we can, run into something? Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, so this is the only Zelda game that has never been remade. And furthermore, it's side-scrolling, like Castlevania, right? Like Simon's Quest. And, those are the days. I was just watching, I'm still finishing up 8-Bit Christmas. I think that'll be my last HBO Max thing to watch. Because I'm not going to follow the Teen Titans or any of that shit. Or Doom Patrol. I like the first couple of episodes of Doom Patrol. But honestly, I can just kind of do without. Naomi was pretty good. But I want to see more. I want to see the story improve. Still a bit skeptical. Let's see. So yeah, it's a top-down game in the map. But you can also do the side-scrolling. And the dungeons are fucking hard. Let me tell you that. The dungeons are really hard. Trying to get that as correct as I can. It's not easy showing you all this with the 2 screens, but here we are. Let's go through that brush there. Okay, we got this. So anytime you see monsters, that's danger. Now these blue moblins, I think, are a pain in the ass. You have to be careful of that. We're just going to keep going until we die, I think. Because I'm not that good at this game. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask I can do. Breath of the Wild I finished. With Breath of the Wild, I'm trying to finish one shrine. But this game came out January 12th, 1987. 35 years. And I think this game came out... No, this game came out before the Game & Watch version of... Yeah, you have to tap everything with your sword. When you can, you get the fairy. You know, all that stuff. Let me see if we can get back into focus. Holy shit. The editing process can be a bitch and a half, right? When you're trying to do something, show a simple video of, here's me trying to do the right things here. Okay, here's all this marsh. So you move slowly in the marsh. Is there something here, you think? You get that. Alright. So I'm trying to go to the third palace. I've went to the two palaces, and now I'm stuck trying to figure out what to do next. I mean, you have to level up to 2,000. And when you level up, you can choose life, magic, or something else. Or better weapons, I guess. You can't get these out of the way. If you get a hammer, but I think I got the hammer, didn't I? And so I don't know what to do. Let's see what I got here. So just playing around with these. These are the caves. I mean, this is the least like Zelda game, but some people do like it. Fine Sauce would play it on Christmas. Some people would play it on a dare. These are the Gorias. I don't think we ever see them again, do we? The Lizalfos have these boomerangs. These tri-pronged boomerangs you can use. And you can use them to, in like shrines and shit. So you're supposed to get like different items, but I think I already got stuff in here. And those dungeons, let me tell you, they're really difficult, those side-scrolling ones. Because you have to jump over enemies and shit. It's like survive the dungeon. Survive every room. So what I would do, I would use save states and whatever I can do to just to save points, save states, just to get through it. Because I could never get through this game with my NES cart. There'll be another anniversary, I think, Resident Evil Revelations. I'll play another chapter. I think I've shown that game a couple of times, so it won't be that special. But I don't think I've shown this game before for YouTube or TikTok. Get through the marsh. Oh, shit. Shit. Nope, I have no idea where I'm going. Not a clue. Yeah, sometimes your shield works. As long as you don't jump all the time. And die all the time. Watching 8-Bit Christmas kind of reminded me of, well, that cool kid. You know that scene with the cool kid and the dog and the television set? How he lost his crown because a black girl had beaten him in the game. A girl had beaten him at a fight at a fake Nintendo game in the movie, right? But it reminded me of Johnny Arcade and Video Power. And Johnny Arcade, I don't know what I forgot his real name, but he was the guy that would do, first it was a cartoon, right? Johnny Arcade would host this show called Video Power. He would go on and on about himself, and maybe he'll give you a tip for Nintendo and shit. But he would basically be the bumpers. He would be the introduction to the cartoon, which had characters from Iron Sword, Bigfoot, Quirk, and I forgot who else. Oh, that's my first loss. Yeah, so I'm stuck on a town. I can't go across the bridge. I can't go across the water, the river. And then after the cartoon ran itself dry, then they switched over from a cartoon to a game show. And I still remember this kid. So, you know, if I sing this tune, right? So you're supposed to guess that tune, name that tune, right? And one kid said Mega Man 3. And I'm like, no, it's not Mega Man. It's Super Mario Brothers. World 1 to be exact. So I remember those moments from 1990, 1991. We did this before. Not repeating myself here. Oh shit. We're just fucking around. There's no real sense of direction here. Kind of like Breath of the Wild. But Breath of the Wild, there were things to do along the way of where you were going if you're going to get lost. You could never really get lost because you had some sort of objective. Here, it's like you're supposed to go somewhere. You're supposed to do something in a specified order. I'll be damned if I remember what the fuck that was. Okay, I'm in a forest here. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll be coming up with a Pac-Man RPG, something like that. I guess the purpose would be to show off if Pac-Man could do an RPG, much like Mario RPG or Sonic Brotherhood Chronicles, something that's an RPG base. But obviously, because I'm not a computer programmer, you're not going to see a video game version of that. Probably just a board game version. Yeah, this was the second time. So the logic of this game being the sequel to Zelda 1, right, is that Link was about 7 years old, I guess. And since this game takes place 7 years later, so he's 14. Or maybe he was 9, and then he was 16 in this one. Oh, shit. So that's pretty much it. There was a weird shrieking sound in the Japanese version of this. So, I have the cards somewhere, but I'm not going to go look for it, dig for it. It's late. It's almost 1 o'clock, okay? So yeah, this is the least liked Zelda game. I still like Wind Waker. I like Breath of the Wild. I hear that the new Switch is coming out in 2 years, whatever. But anyway, our memories go back to those retro games. Whether you had an 8-bit Christmas, a 16-bit Christmas, a PlayStation Christmas, an Xbox Christmas, this is the memories you get. And it's kind of sad for some kids that never got this game until the next year because it wasn't going to come out in December of '86. You only had Zelda 1. That's fine. I mean, better late than never, I guess. Happy 35th. And we'll see if we ever get a remake of this game. I don't think that's going to ever happen, right?